Okay, so in the last lecture, we have started with different ways to call that function. Okay, so these are the three different ways in which we are using to call particular function. So first one is our call by value. Second one is the call by pointer, and third one is the call by reference. Okay, so yesterday we have discussed about this call by value. Okay, so again, one more time, I will repeat just that first technique to call the particular function. So, in case of call by value, this particular method copies the actual values of an argument into the formal parameter of the function. In this case, changes made to the parameter inside the function have no effect on the argument. Okay, so for this particular purpose, I will just show you one more. Okay, with respect to this, suppose this is our function definition, and in that function just we are going to pass two different variables, just like integer x and integer y, and here in this case we are going to perform some operation. This is nothing but body part, okay, of that particular function. And before this, okay, I will just write the main of that particular program, and inside this main I'm using two different variables, a and b as 20. Okay, and then we are going to call that particular function, and we are going to pass both the variables. Okay, so just I will tell you what is meant by the actual parameter and formal parameter. Okay, so you will get the better idea. So inside the main, this particular a variable and b variable are nothing but our actual parameters. Okay, so these are nothing but actual parameters, actual parameters. Okay, and when we are going to call this particular function with the help of these actual parameters, this particular call is directly jump to this particular definition. So inside this definition, these are the two different variables or parameters we have been considered, integer x and integer y. So these are nothing but formal parameters. Okay, you got it? What is meant by actual parameter and formal parameter? Yeah. So
Yes, sir.
okay, so the concept behind that call by value is that this method copies the actual value of an argument. So with respect to our example, what are the actual values? Yes, what are the actual values? A and b are nothing but actual values. Okay, and so copy both the actual values into the formal parameter of the function. So what are the formal parameters we have been considered here? X and y. Okay, so in this case, changes made to the parameter inside the function have no effect on the argument. Means what? Whatever be the we have been considered here inside this function, or inside with respect to this particular formal parameter. So whatever be the change occur inside this function with respect to this formal parameter, it does not affect to this actual parameter. So that's why after calling this function, uh, yesterday I showed that example, the value of a and b both are same. Okay, because we are directly focused on the values, not on the reference or not on the address. Okay, so this is the basic concept with respect to call by value. Okay, because yesterday a few students just asked me what is meant by call by value and how they can't change their values if we are using the swap function. So okay, everyone got this concept, how actual values are directly transferred to the formal parameter, and formal parameter are going to be interchanged, but they are not directly affected with actual parameters. Okay, because a and b, okay, assume that the address of a, okay, the address, this particular symbol is used to represent the address. Assume that the address of a variable is 1000, and the address of B variable is 1002. And when you are going to pass both the variables A and B to the X and Y, so at that time, suppose this is nothing but the address for X, and this is nothing but the address for Y. So whatever be the operation you are going to perform, it will perform with respect to this formal parameter. It does not affect with respect to this A and B. Okay, so this is the basic difference with respect to actual parameter and formal parameter. Okay, so we will start with the next concept, second technique to call that to call the function is our call by pointer. Okay, so this method copies the address of an argument into the former parameter. Inside the function, the address is used to access the actual arguments used in the call. So this means changes made to the parameter affect the arguments. Okay, so call by pointer directly represent that this particular way directly focus on address instead of values. Okay, so suppose we are going to perform the again swap operation, so it will directly interchange the original values because we are talking about here addresses. Okay, so this method copies the address of an argument into the formal parameter. So inside the function, the address is used to access the actual arguments used in the call. Okay, so I will just show you how you are going to call that particular function. So with respect to this, so first of all, I will write the first definition for that particular function. Here in this case, we are using the pointers. Okay, till time just remember that pointers are represented with the help of star symbol. So integer x, and then second one is the integer y, and then perform the swap operation. So integer temp is variable is used to interchange both the variables. So temp, then use that pointer, then next perform the interchange operation with respect to y, and last star y is nothing but your original value temp. Okay, this is our function which we are using to perform that swap operation. And just I will show you how we are going to call that particular function. Okay, with the help of main. Okay, inside the main, I will directly use both the variables integer a as a 10 and b as a 20. Then directly I'll call that particular function. So when I'm going to call that particular function, in that case I am using the address of that particular actual variable. So what is our actual variable? Yes, with respect to this program, just what are our actual
A and
variables?
B.
A and B. So we are calling that particular function with the help of address of the actual variable. So we are going to call that particular function with the help of this symbol ampersand of A, comma ampersand of B, means the address of A and the address of B. Okay, so when you are going to call that particular function, here in this case, what will happen? Okay, assume that I will write here the address of A, nothing but 1001, and the address of B is again 1002. So when you are going to call that particular function, so call directly transfer both the addresses, means with respect to this particular function, what are the values which this particular function is going to pass at the time of call?
1001 and 1002.
1001 and 1002, because we are talking about the pointers, or directly here they have mentioned that we are going to pass the addresses. So the address of A is nothing but 1001 and the address of B is 1002, and they are going to store these values at that memory location 10 and 20. These are nothing but values, and 1001 and 1002 is nothing but address for both a and b variable. But when we are going to perform the call, at that time we are going to directly pass these addresses to the called function. Okay, so when you are going to perform the call, now in case of definition void swap, we will accept integer as a star x. So star means what? Yes, pointer. Can anyone just tell me what is meant by pointer, or what is the use of pointer? Yes, any idea related with
It
pointer?
points the memory location.
It points to the memory location, or it points to the whatever the value which is available with respect to that memory location. Okay, so when we are going to call that particular when we are using that star x, means what? It directly point to that memory location, and with respect to that memory location, yes, he will get the value as a, he will get the value as 10. Next he will get the value as a 20, and then here we are going to perform the interchange operation. So in this case, what will happen? Both the values are interchanged, means operation is directly performed with respect to this address part. Okay, so this is the concept with respect to this call by pointer. So I will show you actually demonstration how it work. Okay, so first of all, hash include iostream, then namespace as standard, then we will declare that function, and this particular function is going to accept two different pointer variables. I will briefly introduce that particular pointer next, the next lecture, or in the next unit we have to discuss that actual pointer. But here just consider that pointer is nothing but it hold the address, or it point to the address of the next variable. Okay, or the value of that next variable. Next is our main function. Integer a as a 10, integer a as a b, b as a 20, then print before swap the value of a is, this is the value of a, use the slash and symbol, this one is for b variable, then call that particular function which we are using to interchange both the variables, and in that case just directly pass the address of a and the address of b and call that particular function. After that display both the variables after swapping. Okay, after swap, then write down that particular function which you have been already written. Yes, that, what is that function? Void swap. Next, integer, it will accept two different values, integer x, integer y, pointer variables. then use the temporary variable. Next, perform the interchange operation, temp star x, then star x, nothing but star y, and then star y is equal to temp. Okay, I will show you what is the value of the here in this case star x and star y. Okay, before that we will just execute this particular code, and we will check whether both the values are interchange or not. Okay, look at this. Before swap the value of a is 10, and before swap the value of b is 20, but after swap the value of a is 20. Here in this case swap operation perfectly works, and both the values a and b directly interchange. But in case of previous example, in case of call by value, yes, what will happen? Both the values are not interchanged because both the values are different and both the memory locations are different. But here in this case, when we are talking about the pointer, we are directly focus, or our focus is on directly with respect to address. So whatever the value which is available on that address, directly we are going to change the address, sorry, values with respect to that address. Okay, here just I will show you what is the value of here star x, so you will get the better idea. X, okay, star x means what, which value we will get. Okay, slash n, and here the star y. Okay, I will just print this code. Okay, look at this, guys. Is this visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Look at the logic. When we are going to call that particular function, okay, before call the value of a is 10 and value of the b is 20. But when we are going to call that particular swap function, we are directly passing the addresses of a and b. Okay, suppose okay, before that I will just print the address of a. So the address of a and the address of b. Okay, look at that. When we are going to perform the call, at that time this particular swap function is going to pass two different values. So which are these? So this is the first value, the address of a variable, and the second value is the address of b variable. Okay, so these are the values this particular swap function is going to pass. Okay, clear? How it works? When we are going to call that particular function, at that time this particular function is going to call with the help of these addresses. Clear? Okay, address up to
Yes,
address
sir.
clear. Okay, so when this call or compiler move towards this particular definition, he will accept integer star x. So what is the value of star x?
10.
So star x is
10.
nothing but 10. So what is the use of that pointer? Pointer is going to point the value which is available at that address. Okay, this is the logic behind the pointer. Okay, so pointer is nothing but pointer points to the value which is available with respect to that address. Okay, so when we are here, we are using the star x. So star x is nothing but he directly point to the address location, and he will copy the value, actual value which is available at that address. Okay, what will happen if instead of this star x we will directly just mark it as a x and mark it as a y? Yes, what will happen?
स्वाईप नाहीत होणार.
Yes, what will happen? This particular definition, what he will accept for execution purpose, he will accept as usual addresses, because your function is going to pass these addresses. So integer x is nothing but that address, integer y is nothing but that address, and he is going to just interchange both the addresses. That is not logic. We are going to change the values. So that's why here we are using this as a star x and this as a star y. So when we are using this star x and star y, he will directly access the values which is available on the both the locations and directly interchange the values. So before interchange, the value of x is 10 here in this case, and after that, okay, I have written both the values here for your purpose. Integer x is nothing but 10 and integer y is nothing but 20, and when you are going to perform interchange, values are different. So x is nothing but 20 and y is nothing but 10, and both are written on the same memory location. Okay, both are written on this same memory location. So that's why after a swapping function for this particular a, you will get the another value as a 20. Okay, got this concept? How you are going to call this particular function with the help of pointer? Yes, everyone, at least
Yes, sir.
accept
Yes, sir.
how it works.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
okay. So we will move towards next one. The third way to call that particular function is the call by reference. So call by pointer and call by reference both are similar, because in the both cases we are directly in case of pointer we are directly pass the address for as nothing but the formal parameter, but in case of call by reference we are passing the references to the formal parameters, and once that particular function will get the reference, directly he will interchange both the values. Okay, so call by reference is nothing but this method copies the reference of an argument into the formal parameter. So inside the function, the reference is used to access the actual argument used in the call. Okay, so reference is nothing but simple address. Okay, so in case of call by pointer we are using both the concept. We have been used the reference means address, as well as to call that particular reference we have been used the pointer. But in case of call by reference, just we are using that ampersand symbol, address symbol, and that particular ampersand is nothing but reference of that particular variable. Okay, so this method copies the reference of an argument into the formal parameter, and inside that function reference is used to access the actual arguments used to call, and it will directly interchange both the values. So that's why the last line says that this means that changes made to the parameter affect the arguments. Okay, so I will show you the how it actually works. Okay, so this is related with call by reference. So here in this case I will just write the definition for that particular function, how that particular function work on the address or reference. So for that particular purpose, this particular function, it will accept the address, okay, or is nothing but reference. So integer x, integer ampersand x, and second one is the integer ampersand y. And once you will get both the addresses, then perform our normal logic. X, then x is nothing but y, and y is nothing but the temp. Okay, and inside the main, then how you are going to call this particular function? If we have both the integer values, if a is nothing but 10 and b is nothing but 20, so what is the call here in this case? directly we are going to pass both the variables as it is. Okay, so here in this case we are going to pass both the actual values, but this particular function, when actually define that particular definition, here in this case this particular function accept the first parameter or former parameter is nothing but the address of the original parameter, or address of the actual parameter. So ampersand x and ampersand y are nothing but the addresses of actual variable, means a and b. So suppose I will just consider here as a, the address of a is nothing but 1001 and its value is 10. Similarly 1002 and its value is 20. So when you are going to call this particular function, so x means what? Here in this case ampersand x, what is meant by that ampersand x?
10.
You will get the 10.
1001.
You will get the 10 because you will directly point to the address. Okay, address of x. So address of x nothing but whatever be the value which is available at this location 1001. Okay, so that